is it? Fuck. What? RuneScape? Entirely wrong game. Damn, and here I thought this was going to be set up correctly as soon as I got here. Hold on. I will be cutting trees in the background now. Nobody can stop me from doing that. Come on. And here I thought we were on fire today. Damn. All right. Let's dunk. There we go. Let's dunk that for now, cuz that's not real. Let's find. Let's just do screen capture. It won't matter. Also, where is my chat on the actual Streamlabs? It's weird. Will it pop up now? No. Interesting. Well, YouTube chat it is. YouTube chat it is. Give me like 1 second. Display capture? Yeah. No. 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 Okay. Not that. Really thought I would have this all figured out by now, but as you can tell, may or may not be a real boy. I'm also a bit tired. Aha! There we are. There we are. That's the right stuff. We'll adjust the camera and stuff so I'm not like taking them 90% of the scene. And let me find that. There we go. Playing RuneScape right now. Hell yeah, there we go. Welcome in, Saint Havoc. It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping on in. We are going to do some shrinkage here. And then I think I'll be better on this. No, the prices are on that side. We can go over here then. That just shows the total inventory and how it's hidden and stuff, but I can always move the screen around. We'll throw myself up there. The other siblings should join at any moment. We might pop into the Card Guys Discord. This is going to stand in for our episode this week since news was kind of on the lean side, so we figured we would do a little sort of chill stream, a little off topic, kind of laid back, chill, you know, answer some questions type thing, talk to the fans. Yeah, I mean, I'm in Discord right now, bud. I'm in Discord right now. I can meet in the Card Guys Discord if we want other people to bomb us and we just kind of want to hang out and have fun. I can meet in the Cult of New Discord if we want to see if anybody in there wants to come bomb us. I am sorting Mystic cards right now as we speak, counting all the Phantom Tidemons and Spectral Possessions I have. So I was just going to run through some market stuff, you know, and then if you guys want to sling some games, if you and Thomas want to sling a couple of games, I'll jump in while in between putting up cards. However you guys want to do it, we can have people come in and talk. You know, come chime in. Holy shit! I got to get these Tidemons up on the market, man. They're slipping a little bit. They are slipping a little bit, and I also need to get this up. So, but it's up to you. It's up to you, Mr. Donnie. However you want to do it. I think sky's the limit. I definitely think we should sling some games at some point. I want to play some Azalea, even though I'm notoriously known as the best story player around. I think that's who I am. What's up? I'm going to be monologuing, so I apologize.
Oh, you're good, buddy.
But how are you? How's it going? Happy Thursday. Almost Friday. Ooh, boy.
It is going, man. I got some bad news on Tuesday when I was, you know, at my armory. Got a message from my teacher saying, hey, you screwed up your assignment. You forgot to redo it. So I'm currently working on that.
And they can hear you as well, which is good. So
that's fine.
No, I'm just like I want it to be that way because it's free flow, right?
Yeah.
So welcome on in, and then like how did you screw it up? Was it just like a miscommunication of the directions, or what?
Well, it's actually kind of a weird story that I don't really want to get into on stream as far as the whole thing, but the gist of it is I made up a story. And the story that I made up was a little too close to the truth, so I'm having to completely change the story and do something different. It's weird because I thought that I was making it up off the top of my head, but my professor did a little bit of research that I apparently didn't do correctly, and it turns out, yeah, I wasn't really making it up apparently.
Well, you got to give yourself kudos for that not being, you know what I mean, for like you figuring out a way to copy a story without, you know, that's almost like plagiarizing like a grandiose idea without realizing you know what I mean, like, and it happens, it really does.
On everything I love, I thought I was making it up.
No, I believe you.
It's just,
Do you know? Have you ever heard the? Right? Have you ever heard the saying that once, like, like you're supposed to cite sources, obviously in college, or I had to do it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Historical sources, whatever. I'm writing a scholarly paper.
References
They've pretty much said that all ideas have been recycled so much that there's really no way for anybody. You know what I mean? Like for the most part. So
there are no original thoughts left.
It's like all plagiarism. It's kind of getting crazy, and like it's the same way, right? It's almost like you're like, hey, I'm gonna create this thing, and it's like, no, that's actually happened. It's like, well, shit, I didn't intend that to be the. You know what I mean? It's like.
Well, the assignment was to create a press release, and I'll tell you about the details of it later. But apparently, the press release was a little too close to actual events. The one that I created was a little too close to actual events.
Wow, you got me really intrigued. You got my curiosity piqued.
Yeah, it's weird. It was a weird situation.
I didn't know that that's the name of it, Saint Havoc, but the now that you've like put a label on it, like it makes sense. Simultaneous invention. There's so many people constantly having thoughts. Like sometimes I sit in my bed and I think I'm like Descartes and I'm having this unique experience, right? And maybe for the time being it is, but I know other people are also inner monologuing the same thing. They have to be. Like I've talked to people outside of the matrix, as I like to say. And what's up, Nathan? Welcome in, dude. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Hey, buddy.
It's a pleasure. We're going to try and sling some games in between me putting things up on the market and talking about why I have too many cards in my collection, which is an absolute problem. It's a problem. There's no real solution to it other than just stopping buying cards, but I don't know how to do that.
That's never going to happen.
That involves the word stop in moderation. and I'm not here to define either one of those right now. But yeah, I'm gonna be running some Azalea.
Ooh, okay, that ought to be fun.
Yeah, Thomas won't let me play Dory. He keeps saying just don't make it. I want to make Dory again because I want to make Dawnblade back, but he's like just don't make it back yet. So I was like fine. So I haven't pieced Dory back together. I mean,
it's not like we're practicing for anything competitive coming.
Because if I put Dory back together, I'm gonna be like that I'm gonna be Josh, okay, for lack of a better metaphor, and I'm just gonna play Dory, and I'm not gonna play anything else.
That's not exactly a bad thing because Josh Lau is a Pro Tour top 8 competitor and generally amazing member of the community. So
he's also been playing Dory.
That's not a bad thing.
Exclusively a hell of a lot longer than I have. I feel like he's got the right. He's got more reps on that matchup, I think, to be able to say, nah, I think I'll just comfy it out. But I don't know. Azalea is a good fit. I think Azalea is fine. I've been wanting to make it for this entire time, and so I'm very close to finishing it. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have all the stuff minus a couple of cards. It just got to get out the armory.
I decided I'm going to put together KO as a side project. I'm holding on to all of my brute stuff for later when my brother's able to play with me again. So since I've got most of it already, I'm just going to get the last few pieces and just have it in my bag in case some new player shows up and doesn't have a deck. That way they've got something relatively straightforward to play, you know?
I like that idea. I opened up on the way home from the lake house with Thomas this weekend. We were out playing board games and stuff, having a good time. So we really didn't do much Flesh and Blood either, outside of me just talking about Azalea and some other things. But I opened up some car packs, and my Welcome to Wraith had a tectonic plating in it, and I was like super excited. I was like, hey, that's a pretty cool pull. And then I realized the whole corner, it's the only card in the entire pack. It was just completely dented in. So I've pretty much like if there's ever a new player that's playing Bravo, I'm just gonna give it to him. Like it's like that kind of a thing. So I got it set aside. It's there is no value on that as far as I'm concerned. I mean there is, but like I'm not gonna attempt to sell it. There's no point. That's just that's gonna be,
that would be heavy play, right?
Yeah, it would be damaged. I mean I would probably, God, it's bad. It's like the corner's like completely bent in two places. I was thoroughly upset. I'm not saying it's a really expensive card and now I've like woe is me, but it was more or less like I'd like my cards to look crispy clean.
Absolutely.
And I just don't know how to handle it.
Everything's going into a sleeve anyway, and I'm just gonna play it, but I still want it to look pretty, right? I mean, unless it's something like stupid expensive, like one of our friends got some extremely warped foil Codex of Frailties. That is, something else. Those are really expensive cards, and as long as you have them, you can like check with the judge and proxy it. But yeah, most of the time, I want things to be pack fresh, unless it's like stupid expensive and there's a deal available,
I would be pretty upset, to be honest, if you, well, not you personally, but like if somebody decided to give me warped Codex of Frailties. I'm trying to move the camera around. I wish I had a better setup.
He knew what it was going into the deal. It was
okay.
like an extremely heavily discounted playset.
I get what you're saying.
Codexes.
You know what? Fab players are usually really cool about that. I've met a lot of like selling on TCG, a lot of cards where I was like, ugh, it's like I wonder if I need to put like light plate or whatever. And the majority of the times they get the card and I apologize. I'm like, hey, if you want a refund or something, just let me know. And they're just like, nah, these are totally fine. Because most people just want playability in this card game.
100%. It's all about being able to get in the games.
Which I think is totally fine. I mean, I'm not going to tell you not to do that, but like I have like really, really high standards when it comes to that. Nathan, I'm going to have to like rob your layout one of these days, or you're going to have to teach me how to make a better layout. I don't know how you do your layout, but it looks crispy. Especially if I'm going to sit here and put cards up. I would, or open packs. Although I think I just need to get 2 cameras. I got to do that fluke thing where you can see my hands and me. We're getting there. I'm super, like, illiterate when it comes to anything technical. The fact that I can actually put the stream up is like, it's good enough for me in my world.
Yeah, I still got to get that figured out myself. I would still like to, at some point, do some new streams.
So, yeah, but I could hook you up if you play on, whatchamacallit, or use Streamlabs Obs in terms of your broadcasting. I didn't know the best way to do this. Obviously, we can sling some games. I was going to.
I'm interested in what the mark is doing.
Oh well, so just to give you guys a little heads up. So I'm sorted everything out. This isn't like the only section of cards I have. They're spread out right here in front of me. Like I said, I wish I had 2 cameras. I could put the camera down towards my desk. It's a bit messy. But then you wouldn't get to see me. But I have all my illusionists. I think I have Draconic Illusionist for some reason, and Illusionist. And then I threw Mystic in here too, because I figured why not. So I just sort my cards that way while I put them up on the market. But I don't I don't price to sell, if that makes any sense. I'm that level of a, what do I call it? Well, I mean, I'm that kind of a piece of shit. Let's just be real.
You want to list it, but you don't want to sell it?
No, so if I feel like it's meta defined right now and it's good to go, like Levels of Enlightenment, right? Is it really going to get much higher? Probably not. So I mean, I'm going to price it to sell. Like Phantom Tidemaw, I'm going to price it to sell. But Dracona Optima, am I really going to put it up for 50 cents? No, I'm going to wait till it like becomes a real card again, if it becomes a real card again. So I don't like, if a card I know isn't real right now or isn't in the meta or is just broken or whatever, if we don't have any playability on it, I'm not going to just put it up to sell it simply because I have the card and I want to move it. I will sell it to anybody in person, but when it comes to like TCG, just because I like to set this and forget it, I just play for like the long con. So I mean, it might never reach $5 and I have to come back here and adjust it, but this is the kind of thing I do just for like set pricing. I just roll through. Yeah,
over here.
That's what it is. Okay, let's be real. I'm always looking to make sure that the cards sell right how they should sell. And sometimes it works. Like sometimes it takes a really long time. But you'd be surprised. I'll wake up one day and I'll get a message like, "Oh, your Glint to Quicksilvers is sold," and I'm like, "That means they're at $30 a piece." And I'll go like run and check, and they're at like $30 a piece. And I'll be like, "That's crazy." So that's how I beat the market influx, if that makes any sense, right? Because the market reacts so fast. I don't want to put it at a low price because once it becomes meta defined and it's going to shoot up there anyway. Yeah, I like to dabble. Now, granted, again, you meet me in person, you say, "Hey, do you have glint quicksellers?" I'm going to sell them to you. But for TCG specifically, I like
just
to
a casual TCG list.
Yeah, I like to list the cards to never have to come in, like, or never have to come back and like check it. Because imagine if I was like pricing it to sell and people were constantly undercutting me. I'm like playing bid wars with people. I hate that. I've done it before with cards. I absolutely despise it. Where we each go in there every day and undercut each other by like 90 cents. I hate it. And so most of the time, if you want to buy cards, just message me on Discord, on Twitter, on anything, on my cellular phone. Find me in person. Like, it's hard for me to bring all these cards though. I am revamping my entire collection though. Like, I am actually resetting all my binders. I took my binder apart, except for the cards I'm not selling, which is my my Dragon Suite, my Prism Suite, and my CNCs, and a few other things. I'm using my cold foil bullseye bracers. I'm not selling them because I'm an Azalea main and I have been for 40 years.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Right. But that's my go-to. I don't want to do this whole price thing where we run back and forth. I like to keep the Majestics at $5. I feel like it's fair. If I sell a Majestic for $5, that's been $1 its entire time. I mean, I don't really have any stake in it. So that's kind of like my baseline. Some things I'll put at like 4 or 3. It kind of just depends. And again, like, I will move things as I need to. But I think I've only done the equipments so far. I've done equipment. Which was, God, that took me forever to do. I have so many equipment pieces. You ever like buy so much shit and then you go back through and you go, wait a minute, I bought that many things? Like, that's what happens to me when I go back through. I think I own 14 dyadic carapaces and I think 9 of them are extended arts. And I just like, why? I was like, why do I have 9 of them now? It's weird. It's so bizarre to go back and look at it. I own like 6 pairs of Shukas.
Wow.
I got them all at a really good deal, which is obviously why I own 6 of them. But it's like, sometimes I forget just how many cards I have. Dang, Spectral Possession did not stick the way it was supposed to. This was an early whatchamacallit? I can't think of the word for it. Oh man, dude, being tired blows. What do I want to call that? I can't even begin to tell you. It's a risk, but I have a word for it. Investment, whatever. It's a really early investment. Now we're back on the holding stage of these. I'm sure at some point they will eventually become a real card, like everything does. Like Poison the Well when people laughed at me.
I'm still laughing at you on that one, buddy.
No, Poison the Well is a real card. I promise you.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. It is entirely possible. I mean, I'm not gonna completely write it off yet, but you know, it'll be interesting once its time does come. Once we know a little bit more about Verdance.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18 spectral possessions. Nice. Well, we're set on those for the rest of my life. Now, see, these Tide Mods, I really got to get them up. I've been getting yelled at to put these up for so long.
Yeah, is Enigma even running those anymore?
It's slowly getting phased out. Luckily, they're still at $23 a piece, which I'm completely happy with. So these are going to get priced to sell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 normals and 1 foil. So We can price that. I got nothing wrong with that. That's free real estate in the investment world. What else? I also have, even though I'm not set up to open packs the proper way. Ooh, Marashi Metamorph, $16. Ooh la la, I think we can just price that to sell. It's not too bad. It might creep up a little bit. That's fine, get rid of it. I can't hold everything for the rest of the lifetime. I've got
magpie tendencies tend to bite you.
Yeah, they do. Well, sometimes, right? Like, I mean, they all can't go through the roof. They just can't. Not every card. At least not at once. First edition rainbow foil. And so for anybody that's not used TCG Player, by the way, this is how simple it is. It just gives you a list of like normal, near mint, and then all the different condition types: damage, heavily played, moderately played, lightly played. Then rainbow foil the same way, all the way down to unlimited. And so there's no pictures like eBay or anything like that. It's pretty nice. Very simple, very fast.
On Discord, let's go ahead and switch over to the card guys room. That way people can actually bomb, because I don't think people have access to this Discord's audio.
So
let's switch the call over.
They don't. You want to go to general?
Somebody else is in general. Let's just go to one of the rooms.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, we're now live and invading the card guys Discord because we can. We're now the card guys. If you think about it, honorary members.
Yeah, no.
Look, they might need another warrior player. Do you know what I mean? Like, think about it. Josh can focus on Bolton, and then I can focus solely on being bad at Dory.
Somebody new not long ago, but I haven't seen anybody announced as a new member of the team. Have you?
I haven't either. But you know what? I would, if I were them, and they're very smart, very, very smart. Obviously you want to make sure it's a good fit, right? I'm not saying like they're just like, oh, you're bad, get out, but like seriously, like a good fit for everything. They're like, I'm not just because I'm in their Discord, but they're seriously some of the nicest people I've ever met. I mean, I say that about everybody in this community, but like, dude, they're just so humble. And like, you'd think that with success in anything, you'd let it get to their heads, whatever. Like, there's some players like that have a little chip on their shoulders. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but these guys are just so humble. Even in a bad beat, most of them are just super humble, super willing to help, super willing to talk about why why things happen the way they did. Always there to give advice, and they're just like always just genuinely interested in how you're doing and how your day's going and just having a good time. Like, it's just the way it should be. Competitive, yes, right? But just super respectful and all around genuine. It's just, they single-handedly like made it so easy to fall in love with this game. Like, it was easy to fall in love with this game, dude, but then you like meeting Alex Sneed and stuff when he was still playing the whole bunch of the dude is just genuine. I mean, like, just such a nice guy. I like the whole team, like you guys, Kyle, all you guys. So
yeah, I want to say that one of my first experiences in Flesh and Blood involved Alex Sneed at LevelUp Duluth, because he's actually one of the folks that was helping me learn how to play. Just flat out good people.
I mean, he absolutely mollywopped me on Prism in Blitz, me playing Dory, and then we kind of like, that was it. Like, that's when I like realized that you just lose some games, and like I was like okay with it. I wasn't okay with it, but I was okay with it.
Well, yeah, I was a brand new player trying to play Viserai into Alex Sneed's Icelander. The game did not go well for me.
Is that a bad matchup?
I don't know. I know it was at the time. I know it was for me. I know it didn't end well for me. But that was like my second, maybe my third armory anyway. So I was destined to lose all of those games regardless.
Yeah, I know exactly how you feel. And it's not like selling yourself short either. It's just simple fact of like, this game has a really high ceiling, but it also has a deep sort of learning curve. And like you're gonna get good fast once you finally understand why you're making the fundamental plays, like why the other play doesn't work. Because I instantly went from losing every game in my armories to like actually winning games. But for the first time, dude, I was just like I was like doing cheesy Reinhardt things. You know what I mean? Like I was just trying to like gamble and like play like like aha, this is kind of fun. And then I got to like the nitty gritty of the value and stuff, and it was like okay, like now I understand why I'm making this plays and like why I lost that game, why I lost that game, why I lost that game, kind of a thing, and like actually learning from it. And it felt so good. Like it felt so good to actually win, and like
yeah,
not
once you get your first win, it feels amazing. And the first time you earn a cold foil as an armory prize,
oh dude, it felt great.
It's fantastic. That feeling just can't be beat. I'm still using the cold foil spider's bite that I won at my first armory win.
I sent him.
I'll never let it go.
Hey guys, long time listener, first time caller.
Well, what's up, man? Welcome on in.
Well, Clay, no, I've got you guys bring up a really good point, and I actually have a really interesting question. If y'all will take it for a second. How long did it take you from when you started playing and going to armories till you got your first piece of legendary equipment?
So I got my first legendary?
Yes. Now, I'm not saying opened one. I'm just saying, when did you get your first usable piece of a legendary equipment used at an armory? Because for me, I think it took me like 3 months. Like, I was showing up to Blitz events with a right out of the deck Blitz Prism deck. And I'm talking about, I didn't even have Luminaris, I didn't have anything at the time, but this was right as Monarch came out, which was a really interesting time for Flesh and Blood, because that was probably like the height of, oh my god, this game is only for collectors. So there was the huge focus around how expensive everything was, especially at that time.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people were making a lot of money back then.
Yeah.
I picked up the game right after Dynasty released. Well before Outsiders. My very first armory that I played, I brought the Dory versus Rhinar classic battles. But we'll
never know how it ended.
Yeah,
that's the one that I played. At the end of that night, I bought a Grasp of the Arknight from the shop. That was the first legendary that I actually purchased. I want to say I also picked up a couple of other ones like at the next armory because somebody else was selling out of the game. So I managed to get like the whole Runeblade equipment set within a couple of armories of starting to play. But I didn't last very long on Viserai because that was a very complicated deck for my newbie brain. So I switched over to Bravo, and I played Bravo for a little while. But then I bought a case of WTR, and I pulled a Mask of Momentum out of there. And at that point, I was already kind of eyeballing Fi. So I got I got everything for Fi, and I didn't look back.
And the rest is history, as they say.
Yeah. Until they banned Belittle, and I had to switch decks. And I was sad boy for a while there. I was a very sad boy.
Cool. No, it's a very... Yeah, no, what's your answer?
So Thomas actually had been playing the game for about a month or so before I even got in. He was like, hey, you should play this game. And I think when I was over at his house one time, we played the DVR. Like, that's actually what we played. He ended up making Reinhardt as his first deck, and I didn't... Like, Dory wasn't really there. Like, I enjoyed it because it was literally the first deck I played, but I also just enjoyed the attack reactions. It also just felt so scummy to just like have all the answers. I absolutely. Well, I mean, I play a rogue in D&D, so I mean, I like the trickster crap, but there was just something about literally getting to craft a turn that it didn't matter what your opponent did, but then like whatever they did affected the height of it. Like it didn't matter how they did it, you still were going to get around it, but it just was nice to know that okay, if this happens, this happens, if that happens, that happens. And then you just leave all the math to them. Like, they get to make whatever decision they want. And so if you want to, like, quad block it and I-20, cool. Like, that was a possibility, but, like, that wasn't the only possibility. And so I just really enjoyed that aspect. Even in, like, its really like infant stage of just having the DVR, and so I knew that I wanted to play Dorinthia, and so I started piecing together cards. In fact, I think it was probably after an armory or two of just losing with Reinhardt and just actually watching people play. A buddy of ours was already well into the game. He had plenty of decks. Briar was terrorizing. This was right after the Winter's Whale ban when I was in there, and so it was kind of fun. I didn't really know what any of this stuff was going on. Like, I didn't know any of the cards or anything. I was just getting like rolled. And so I played my buddy's Reinhardt deck while he, Thomas's Reinhardt deck, while he was playing Dash that he borrowed from our mutual friend. And so he was just enjoying Dash and all this and like, soaking up the value game. And I was just doing like the really silly like Berserk things and trying to enjoy like intimidating the hand and like, this is super fun. But like I always wanted to play Dorinthia, so finally my box came in, or my case of WTR, and I pulled a heart. And I was like, this is so, because like I was looking at deck lists, right? And they all had heart at the time. Like they were like, if you can afford it, you get heart. And I was like, I cannot believe I don't have to get heart. I think after that I ended up ordering the crown and the Findles once I pulled that, because it was like a set in stone. That's still my heart that I have. I'll probably never get rid of it. It's the first ever case of Flesh and Blood I bought, and it was like super awesome because like I wanted it so bad. I wanted the final spring tunic, but the heart was just like I just couldn't believe it. Like it was just monumental. I pulled it at LevelUp Duluth, which is like why it's just so cool. And then I just got mopped. I still got mopped on Dory. So, like it wasn't like I just picked Dory up, put the legendaries in, and started to win. Like I still just got absolutely destroyed until it started to click. And I was like, okay, like I'm being way too aggressive. Like I got to think about this, or like I'm not being aggressive enough. And so like I really just started to adapt usually a more aggressive play style. And the rest is history. Like I do consider myself a really hyper aggressive warrior player. Sometimes it's really cool. Hatchets has definitely taught me to slow it down. Maybe too much of a slowdown to play a value centric game. But Dawnblade, if you put me back on Dawnblade with courage, I promise by turn 2 or 3, my armor's like I'm gonna be stripping. As soon as I see the hand that I want, like I'm coming in. Personally, I'm not one to wait, because I feel like once Story sees his tempo with a counter or two, it's really hard unless I brick my hand to beat me on that end game value train, because you're gonna be stuffing your whole hand in front of me every turn if you don't want me to have a counter. In most cases, although I've literally been shut down with 5 counters before because my hand sucks. But what are you gonna do? That's card games.
I mean, at least we don't get shut down as bad as we used to when Ice Lexi was a thing.
Oldhim actually made me like try and reconsider everything, because it was like the first time where I finally realized you couldn't just be aggressive. That deck really taught me to have to like think about second cycle, and being able to like pull a win off of an Oldhim was so like finally beating one was just so absolutely monumental, because it just was so hard. It was just so hard to do. I thought it was impossible for the longest time. Not many wins I'd taken off of an Oldhim, but like I was like, this deck is everywhere. That and Dromai. Dromai was always one where if I took the Dromai game, I felt really good too, because that's a tough one. I'm really glad I don't have to play either one of those. I'm very happy. It's just been replaced with Victor, which is equally as annoying, but not that annoying.
No. I agree, but he is not super meta right now, I don't think.
So the way I've always put Victor, right, is he's okay against the top decks, like okay. I don't think he's probably struggles against new, because that's a hefty amount of blues to give your opponent, and they're all really good if you want to run them. I think he's okay into Zen, although you probably just get whiffed out just because some of those decks that want to block just can't block at all. But what you do as Victor is you gatekeep other decks that want to come in and contest that upper meta. Because like I want to play Dawnblade, right? But it's like if I'm running into like the 9 or 12% shares of victors all the time, like I feel terrible. I'm like, well, this sucks because I don't want to play Dawnblade into you. I want to play Dawnblade into New and like maybe into Zen, but like I want the news, and instead I'm getting the victors, and it's like, well, shit. So Victor kind of punishes those other decks that like want to kind of come in and attack the anti-meta slot, because like Zen is your meta, New's your anti-meta, and then you got like Victor playing the pseudo gatekeeper along with like some of the other top decks, and it just feels like it's hard to creep in there with like an off deck. It's like it's got to be, you got to ride the gem pairings. It's not unbeatable, but man, Dawnblade v Victor feels rough.
I mean, it's very interesting because unlike many TCGs, we don't just have one or two meta decks, right? We've got like every hero has a slot essentially. Even if you have to tweak it a little bit, there's always almost one of every. Now, don't get me wrong, we have our outliers. Arachne, rest in peace. But Betsy. Wait until we get her beer keg in stick.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I want the log.
I want her to have two two-handed weapons. I want the log and a beer keg. And I want them to be Betsy specialization, two-handed weapons. You can only equip them, or they're interchangeable.
That would be cool.
Mm-hmm. Because in both images, she's got the stick, right? The beat stick. And she has the beer keg. And then we can do beer keg heal 3. And then poison the well is still good.
Start the game with one of those items, and then at some point you destroy it, and it has an effect that lets you equip the other one from your inventory.
Yeah, like you get the beer
one
keg
down to pick up the other one.
Yeah, and it's like a drunken brawler, cool. Right? So
you
get drunk and then you brawl.
No. Here's how you do it. You know how they printed the 3 Smashback Alehorns, the 3... you have to put those in your deck to synergize somehow with the beer keg. So once you use one of them, you're able to equip the beer keg.
Banish this card from your graveyard. Equip this.
Exactly.
Oh, that would be cool.
And then it's like gets a +1 counter for every alcohol-based card you play.
Oh yes.
Give us the drunken guardian. Come on, LSS. We all want it.
Flavor. Tasty.
That seems
tasty flavor.
No, I picked up my Marvel Adult Betsy for like $40, and I'm just waiting. Well, I mean, she just doesn't have a place, like you said. She's decent, like she's just a guardian, but why play her when you can play Victor,
I mean, the Guardian card pool is still very, very powerful. And Betsy does have some really cool things that she can do. It's just that she's missing something.
Yeah.
I mean, she's like a lot of other heroes that came out before Part the Mistveil and Heavy Hitters. She feels incomplete.
Well, it's just that Overpower is not as good as Dominate, and let's be real.
Also that.
I mean, if you're trying to pull cards and somehow like Betsy's doing some weird fatigue things and she has extreme access to Overpower, and Overpower is meant for you to like still get your opponent to block cards to mitigate the damage and like go for that long con, sure, but it's not. It's her way of like getting damage in, but there's nothing unfair about it. There's absolutely zero things unfair about Overpower, and she doesn't have access to like the brutal on hits that Bravo does. She's just like a worse Bravo.
Yeah.
Because like Bravo at least is coming at you with cripplings and and his starstrucks and things like actual relevant dominated, ham slams. And Betsy's I'm gonna wager and get like some might tokens and stuff, but the damage is completely vanilla and you don't have to worry about it.
I mean,
the generic Guardian pool is still very, very strong. Even if they're not Bravo specializations, you still have access to Spinal Crush
and Terra Sunder
and Crush the Weak, Terra Sunder.
That's
true.
There's
still some really solid cards in the Guardian card.
That is true, which I think that's
everything that Victor plays, minus the Golden Sun. Betsy has access to basically.
Golden Sun's just like
I love that card.
Absolutely broken though with Visit the Golden.
Yeah, I know you like Daddy's money.
Daddy's credit card.
Who doesn't like
That's
Daddy's
the name of my
card?
deck. That's the name of my deck. My Victor deck is Daddy's credit card. It's got my cold foil tectonic plating.
Nice.
Frack.
Funnest trade I've ever done. Goodbye, Marvel.
Dude, I saw one of the most beautiful things I have ever seen in my life a couple of weeks ago at Armory.
Spell.
There was a player that came in from out of town. I'm not going
to
name names.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he came to Giga on Saturday.
Yeah, he had
Saturday.
max rarity new.
Yeah.
When I say max rarity,
we love Victor Goldman
listening to this later. Absolute max rarity, including the 9.5 graded cold foil tunic that he was playing.
Really?
So funny.
It was gorgeous.
You want to hear a really funny story about that guy? So he was down here for. Obviously, I'm not going to name names, and I don't think this is enough information to give away who he is. But he was down here in Atlanta for the Battle Hardened that happened a few months ago, I guess. Jesus. And he ended up playing next to me, and he and his opponent were both sitting down, and his opponent was like, yeah, here's my tunic. He's like, well, I'm not playing with this tunic right now. Do you want to play with my 9.5 graded cold foil tunic? And a few other cards that he just had sitting around, because they were already, there's no way they were going to advance to the next round. So he sits down, and the second he hands him the cards to play with, they get called for a deck check. And they're trying to explain to this poor judge and his staff, like, listen, these are my cards. I was doing this to be nice, but
what a time to get deck checked, dude.
I know.
Like what a wacky time. We're gonna put that to 15. There's a world where that hits 15 someday, 8 years from now. But like, what a time to get Cosmic Awakening. No, Unravel Aggression's never gonna hit that high. We just put Unravel Aggression up there because I'm never gonna want to touch that card again.
Yeah, there's a bit of a delay between the Discord chat video, so I'm seeing things pop up just a little bit after you start talking about them. But I'm sure it's fine on the stream. I've just got the stream muted. I'm just kind of watching it as we're talking.
Spectral Shield. What are these called? FAB82s. How much are these right now? 108. See, Prism's not even real.
What? What do you mean Prism's not real?
$108 for Cold Foil Spectral. I just feel like, maybe it should be a little higher. Just a little higher. Just slightly higher. That needs to go light played. That probably should go light. I should probably just light play too and normal one. We'll do 100, 2, we'll do 105, 1.
So, Zach, have you managed to get your hands on the
No, I know what you're gonna ask.
Dagger yet?
On the cold foil dagger, I thought you were gonna ask about the Marvel New. And I went all the way to Ohio to try and get my hands on that.
What?
No, I was in Ohio anyway, and it just went to local armories.
Ohio is for lovers.
No, that's Virginia.
It's a song.
Oh, I thought you were saying state mottos.
Oh, dude, let me send you a picture real quick.
Sacred Art. Jade Tiger. Rar.
One of our other local friends at
that's
LevelUp
a spicy price.
Passed on some sleeves to me that are like clear on both sides, but on the back of them they have this floral design, this floral accent. So I discovered that it's you can fit a hard inner sleeve inside of this sleeve and then put that inside of a dragon shield. So now all of my equipment are triple sleeved with these.
Oh my gosh!
It is absolutely beautiful.
When you say these, where are you putting them? Wait, you showing them? You showing sleeve pictures? Where?
Actually, hold on.
Just link it in the stream.
See if I can get that in the stream. I don't know how to do that. How would I do that?
You have a link of the to where you'd buy the sleeves at?
Oh.
Or just take a picture, maybe.
Hold on
and
a second.
Send it to me on Facebook, and I can try and do it.
He posted a link.
I don't know. I'm making this really difficult. I'm sorry.
Chat. Just a moment. I'll find it.
Ooh, man, why is Librarian $15?
What's $15?
The Librarian. It's the mentor card for Illusionist.
All right. So I'm gonna put this in.
This is gonna be hard to get. We're gonna keep that at 20.
Right.
20 feels right for if this spikes. 20 feels right. We can always sell lower.
All right, I posted the link in the chat in the Discord.
Okay. I have share. Oh no, I don't have share screen on. I have share. Let me see. It might have changed to that. It might not have. Might have stayed at TCG. No, it went. Okay, cool. Oh.
Slim Tummy Tea, when you say it's a me, the writer, are you like Kasharn?
Ooh, these look cool as heck, man. Oh, this is a good style. Okay, I can see why we got new stuff going in here. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, those deck boxes are hot, beautiful. But it's the sleeves that I'm talking about.
Well, yeah.
The dank ritual.
But I'm looking at this.
Right
I'm looking at these. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Back to it was the yokai sleeves. Okay, see, I was on the right.
Yeah, they were sold out of that pink deck box the other day when I looked at the website. I gotta get one of those things. It's so freaking hot.
Yo, where's the link to this? I want to take a look. Did you post it anywhere else or just send it to Noah directly?
No, it's in the Discord chat where we're at right now. This game room. It's
there's a functional chat.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, no. These are
right.
The art on this is sick, and it matches the flavor of new like super well.
Well, if I got those mats, my wife wouldn't be too happy about that. I don't think.
Buy them all. Don't let her stop you. We got Dissolve Reality. I don't think this is a real. Actually, no, this is a real card right now. It's slowly going up.
Oh
my gosh. Yes. Slim Tummy Tea is my hero.
Oh, you do the flavor text. Oh, dude, okay. Dude, that's so sick. Welcome on in.
Awesome. That's an awesome
And thank you for all your contributions to the cards. Thank you so much.
To say that. Thank you for all the work you do, because the flavor on the cards is some of my favorite. It's one of my favorite aspects of the entire game. I love the flavor.
It's so tongue in cheek and like so well put too.
Absolutely.
I think the best lore card ever made has to be. Oh my God! It's skipping my brain. Stop! No, Zach, be smart. Oh my God! Whose fall is it? What's it called? Someone help me.
Somebody's fallen? Like the card?
Someone dies in the card.
Morlock Hill?
Morlock Hill, thank you. Yes.
I'm waiting for more. By the way, so secretly, just like Poison the Well, I've been coveting Morlock Hills. Like it's my job.
Oh my God.
Somewhere in that closet, it's just hundreds of them sitting there waiting.
No,
I'm not joking, dude. I'm not joking. There's no way that they designed that card and they say it'll never get played. That would be crazy.
Well, here's the crazy thing that I was thinking about, and everyone's talking about like, Necromancer, and I was like, we have all of these missing heroes, we have all of these dead heroes. I think the first Necromancer to come back is going to be bringing a lot of these heroes with them, and we're going to see like a Darkest Night type of event where the Necromancer or whatever, because we've heard about the Necromancer or whatever, or some creature is going to be bringing these missing and dead heroes back to life, just like the Black Lanterns did in Darkest Night.
I mean, look, if you want to make like a Shadow Warrior or whatever, and Hala Goldmane is the hero, who am I? Who am I to say no to that?
Hold on. Think of it this way. What if there is a super dark Necromancer with an absurd power coming back from the Demonastery to march onto Solana, and one of the pieces of this Necromancer's army is Bolton's wife?
Ooh. Okay.
And the complete impasse of Bolton being able to confront this army because of his wife. And then the soul of Irina is no longer responding, or maybe, it does respond or something like that, because Necromancers don't technically bind the soul to the body, they just take the body.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I always forget. We've had this conversation now probably about 12 times that we actually need to have an episode dedicated to lore because I think the lore is super important.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get you on at some point, man. Like a full episode.
Yeah,
you'll have to give me. You will have to give me a week's notice, so that way I can just go into my ADD focus mode where I just read all of the lore in one sitting. And that way I can come on with full knowledge.
And I'll make sure I do research too, so I have questions and like try and understand, because there's going to be implications, obviously. And we're going to get the third Shadow versus Light. We're going to get the third Monarchs, which is, I'm not saying good is going to prevail. We don't really know what's going on. I mean, there's a lot of behind the scenes things. We don't know if Soul is really going to be this ultimate good. It's a lot of power,
Yeah.
Could be kind of
established that the ancients are like a bad thing, and the fact that Soul is going to be awakened at some point is not good for Wraith in general.
Yeah,
that feels like a fair stretch to make.
Most of the time when you're dealing with like gods, right, in general, there's usually like somebody's taking the brunt of the shock, and it's usually like the mortals and everybody else. They're like, hey, look, our god's here, and it's like it's gonna be really cool, right? And it's just like, no, we're gonna. It's like one of those like World of Warcraft Titan things, and they're like, no, we're gonna remake the world, kind of a thing.
It's the meme. It's the meme from Megamind. It's like, yay, we're saved. I wouldn't say saved.
Exactly.
I'd just say under new management.
Ooh, heck yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
On the stream, Slim Tummy T just said, keep your eyes out for this weekend. Some lore and stories might drop for recent sets.
So, Slim Tummy, we're essentially talking about how, like, whenever gods, in a lot of stories, whenever gods intervene on mortals, it's usually never good for the mortals in the long run.
Yeah.
So, like, we were debating whether Soul is truly, what's the word? Not omniscient, because that means all powerful. The
what's Soul's sort of like focus and purpose? You know what I mean? Like, Soul is being sort of shown to us as like a repelling factor of the shadow, right? Which we're assuming is a bad thing for Wraith overall. But like we don't know the full extent of Soul's like plan or what they plan. You know what I mean? Like they could choose to remake Wraith, kind of like weird. Gods love to do that type of thing.
And like, obviously you've got the insider information, and we're just spitballing because we love the story and we love the debates and like the talking about the possibilities of what could be going on. But it's just cool to be talking to someone who actually does the thing that I love most about this. I literally hunted down and bought the lore book because it's so cool.
No comment, of course.
No comment. Yes.
Knew that was coming.
Of course, still. Since we have a captive audience of one member of LSS, I do want to put out the first necromancer being a slug. That's still my favorite idea ever. It's the slug, the slugs, the creatures that attacked Arya in Bravo's story, and also I'm relatively sure the creatures that were from the Ira original story as well, but the only thing that's connecting them is how they're described. Also, I'm relatively sure that they have some tie to the darkness. But Slogs is an ooze, essentially, that, from what I can tell, that envelops dead viscera and reanimates it. So it'd be cool if the first... I mean, of course, there's always the argument of Slog isn't human, so it wouldn't be a humanoid character exactly, maybe a little bit. But it'd be so cool to see, like, a Slog that uses, like, bones. Like, every time it hits an opponent, it creates a bone, and then it has two resources, bones and Slogs, and it's just like... I love the Slogs. The Slogs are the source of all problems in Wraith.
Okay, here's a speculation question.
Mm-hmm.
When Rosetta was announced, they said that, or Brian said that the adult version of of Florian may or may not match the adult version. Do you think that the adult version is going to be a Runeblade, or is it possible that we get another class? Like, is he... The vibe that I get from him screams Necromancer and screams Druid.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts?
I think it's... Yes! Slogs would make a cool character for companions. I love slogs. Interesting. I actually didn't hear that tidbit because you guys are my #1 source of news for Flesh and Blood, as you know. You guys, if you guys don't have any fans, then I'm no longer in this world. But if that's the case, I don't know if they'd go as far as like, were they saying specifically for like character design or like gameplay implications?
Aw.
Runeblade.
Okay. There's the answer. There's the answer. Tommy T just says Runeblade through and through. Yeah, because I
not the necromancer.
Because I was thinking, we might see like
that would have been
like you said, she's the one that heals life, right?
No, that's Verdance.
Verdance is the one.
Is the Earth Runeblade.
Earth Runeblade, the one that kind of looks like a golf.
Yes.
He's the one that gives like cycles off. You know what I mean? Like kind of like life cycle of like planting things growth and then like eventually decay and death, like kind of like the whole cycle of life with plants.
That would have been the perfect opportunity for a necromancer, though.
Yeah,
he looks like it. He's got those vibes.
It would, but I'm thinking what they might have meant by that is kind of like how Levi is a completely different person when she becomes an adult. Like, the one thing I always found interesting, and once again, this is on me. I haven't gotten up to Monarch because I'm trying to do the stories one at a time. But when we do the lore episode, I will make sure I read all of the lore before I come on. But I always thought it was interesting that she's a brute character because all brutes are a race, essentially. Like, they are labeled, the brute is a race. So then it's like, is the demon that essentially combines with her a brute somehow, like an origin of a brute? I think that's a very interesting thing I'll have to do. I didn't tell you guys, but I've come up with a Ooh. Okay. I think 911. I think that's some insider trading right there. Noah, go, Noah, go.
I've been thinking about it. Shock Charmers is a little high right now, but there's other cards. We're talking about what's his face, I assume.
Didn't hear anything, Tommy.
What's I can't think of his name.
A condition.
Interesting.
Ooh, brutes. Tommy says brutes are canonically not a race, but a condition.
Interesting.
So are they like mortals turned? I guess is that what it is? They're like they've been
no, because
or not mortals, but like
I guess I wonder if Tommy T, because if I recall correctly, during the Reinar story, it tells the story of how he was essentially born. So interesting. Okay, that's very interesting. Gives me a lot to think about.
Now my head is spinning.
But I wanted to talk to you guys because I want to start doing something different. So obviously, I still want to be doing these long format videos where I'm going through the lore stories one by one for each episode. But then I want to start doing like 5 to 10 minute introspections on each character where I just give the brief rundown. A fully custom written script by me that goes into the story, the history, and just like a very introductory level playing field.
Like, who is Viscerai?
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
So I was thinking about...
Explains the distinction between Levia and Reinar. Brutes are our weakest point of lore and writing and desperately need to be addressed. Agreed. Agreed.
Well,
I definitely want to know more about him. I want to know more about everything, honestly.
Oh my god. I just want to immerse myself in the lore like a big blanket and then just light the campfire and cozy up. I'm going to do that this weekend. I don't think I'm going to go out this Sunday. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I totally destroyed my right foot.
Dude, what happened?
Dude, doing what?
Okay, you ready for a really funny story? So my neighbors are professional stunt doubles for Hollywood.
Cool.
So they were like, "Hey Zach, do you want to come over and do a workout with us?" And I'm like, "Yes, let's go do it." So 5 minutes into the warm-up, I'm doing ladder exercises where you like have to jump awkwardly between a ladder, which for them, like they're 5'4", they're not tall, but they're like between 5'4" and 6 foot, and I'm 6'3", and this ladder is not built for my size. So I'm like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. So I make the mistake of trying to jump on 1 foot through the ladder rings to practice. But about halfway through, and I should have realized this because I did the jump rope right before that, and I messed up horribly on the jump rope. And then I just felt my foot go sideways. I go, oh, I'm about to fall down. I fall on my ankle.
Oh.
And I hear a snap.
Ooh.
It was a lot of fun.
That's not good, man. Ankles hurt.
Oh yeah, no, it's cool. It's mostly
that's all
healed
the
now.
stability, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, no, I've had swelling in the joint for like the last week. But it sucks the most because of my favorite work. By the way, hey, how's it going? I heard a new voice.
I think that was Hal who chimed in. Welcome on in, Hal. We're just doing a stream in place of our podcast this week since the news was kind of wacky, and so we're doing some market. And Donnie, I don't know if you want to sling a game or two, but I want to get some games in. We don't bore them with the market.
Sure,
I could put cards up all day, every day. I'd rather just throw Azalea games and learn how to lose.
Yeah, I was just muted because I'm watching Ed's stream right now.
Ah, gotcha.
Is he
Tommy
playing
said
Victor?
they are supposed to be mindless and reactionary like animals, and yet know how to weave leather into armor and smelt iron. They say it will be addressed, but not our priority with Rosetta and future sets. Which makes sense.
I was going to say very interesting about them being able to actually smelt iron, because I always assumed they took iron, like they took the hide from their kills in the Savage Lands, but they took the iron that they incorporated into their clubs from the knights that they killed from Solana. Huh. But the fact that they're able to smelt it is very interesting. Wonder who they have to do their mining.
Alright, go easy on me. I've never played this deck.
Oh, you're about to play? Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm making a lobby. I will send you the link.
Okay, that works. The roll with the Azalea deck that I've been crafting. Well, I mean, the cards I've been acquiring. I didn't make the deck. I've just been acquiring the cards on this deck to play it.
Hey, Tommy, if I do go with this 5-minute introspective lore things, he might be messaging you on Reddit with the script, so that way I can. No, I'm kidding. I don't want to force you to do more work.
Yeah, just make
lore
sure.
Check.
Lore check, please. I'd like to make sure I get this right.
Hi, teacher. I need help.
Hey, Noah.
Yes.
How are we not friends on Discord?
I don't know. I just assume everybody messages me and does things. Look, man. Anybody's more than welcome to do it.
How are we not friends on Discord? What the heck?
Just send me one of those.
My feelings.
My
feelings are hurt.
We already went over the fact that Noah doesn't know how technology works.
Yeah, that too. But seriously, if we share servers, I don't even think about it, right? Because we can just message each other at any time. So I've never even I've never thought about that.
I finally found her DMs. I sent you the link.
Add friend nickname. No, it says we're friends. So I can add a friend nickname to you.
What? Maybe I'm wrong then.
Yeah, it says remove friend.
It wasn't showing up in my friends list when I typed in your name.
Let's see. For our takeovers, it'll change a lot.
So we are forced to address.
All right. To keep the game fair, I am no longer watching the stream. So, Zach, do you mind watching the chat for me?
Yeah, of course I will, buddy.
Here and hanging out.
Yeah, of course. I'm on it. Let me go get a refill of my drink, and then I'll be on it.
Fair enough.
Ooh, man. Me queuing in and not playing Dory. This is wild. Pretty much gonna run a clean 60 on
Well, there's
that.
only one hero that I'm going to be playing anytime in the near future or far future, depending on how long it takes her to LL.
Let's see here. Do we have a assassin? No those, no those, no those, no that, no that, no. So I think that's just the standard 60 that we're running, right? No fatigues, no, yeah, okay. Okie doke.
Yeah, Chris told me that his whole strategy is to not block and try not to care about the on hits, and just force me to have it as often as possible. And he's beaten me at both of the Azalea games versus New that we've played at Armory lately. So.
No, it's Chris Martin?
Yeah.
He's a hell of a player.
Yeah.
We're at turn 1.
This hand is not good. Probably shouldn't say that to the guy I'm playing against.
Okay.
All right. I'm back and ready for the most exciting match of my life.
You're in the wrong place for that.
I disagree.
Not really sure what to do on turn 0 there. So
I already gave you all the treats.
When I make misplays, it's just because that's what I got.
It'd be all right, dude. Neither one of us are pros. We're just here to have a good time. Huh. Interesting.
You heard that sneeze? It was my dog, not me.
I feel like there's something going on here.
Of course, Tommy. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you for stopping by. I'm sure
100%.
the sick people. I'm Saint Havoc. I'm just friends. Really appreciate you stopping by.
Very, very much so. And I apologize for not saying that myself sooner. It's been a pleasure.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for stopping by. We're gonna keep our eyes peeled out this weekend for some juicy lore.
I'm ready.
I cannot wait to see that.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Guys, I'm shaking. I'm shaking. I'm stoked.
Shaking in your little space boots?
I'm shaking in my britches.
Alright, now here's the question. I really don't want to give up armor this early, but I have the opportunity to activate this.
I mean, I figure you do, right? But like, I don't even know what I give up. I mean, I guess there's definitely some options I can give up to not let you thin me out 3 cards. But I wish, like I said, I wish I knew my value, like my value priority better on this right now.
What stream are you guys on so I can go watch?
It's on YouTube. I'll post a link. I'll post a link in the chat.
Cardboard. It's on the Siblings and Cardboard podcast channel.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. Just go to...
All right, we're going to do it.
It's in the Discord chat.
You don't have to do it.
I mean, I know, but I kind of want to, so...
Okay, well then, like, at least be like, I want to do it. You know what I mean? Because, like, you didn't have to do it.
Yeah. Now, let's see. Do I do...
You don't have to do any of this. Like, you don't have to do any of what you're about to do right now. I have to banish a card. And I really don't want to.
Okay, yeah, I'll do this. And then I'll just save the slither. No more reactions from me. Take 10.
Yeah, just take a casual 10.
Just take 10.
Ooh! Oh! Oh, bro.
Oh yeah, I mean, look, what are the odds you're gonna break all your armor really quick and then do it? You know what I mean? I was like, Well, like, it's too early for some of these cards, and so like, yeah, I probably should have just shoved the frailty in front in hindsight, but like,
yeah, I gotta take the Codex, man. I mean, that's...
when you had the option to banish a card with the
I should have just banished.
You should have banished the frailty
instead of
that way you would have protected the other two. Yeah.
Okay.
These are just learning things.
That actually makes perfect sense.
Yeah. That's one of those weird interactions that's just fun.
Oh, what the heck? What is this crap? Okay.
I'm telling you, they need to make an assassin crossbow, so that way assassins can actually shoot ranger arrows, like a one-handed.
That would be so cool.
A3 shoot arrow from opponent's banished zone. You know, like or something like that. Like
yet another flavor win.
What, the crossbow?
Yes, that would be awesome.
Yeah, then you could also
probably have to be an Arachne specialization though.
No, it would be a new weapon because Arachne doesn't really play cards from. Arachne's focus isn't to play from your opponent's banished. I think what Arachne needs is more damage, banished damage, because his entire thing is about like controlling your opponent's deck. At least in my opinion, and sorry, their entire thing. Arachne has no set gender. Got to stop patriarchizing everything? I don't know. Something like that.
Patriarchizing?
I
don't know if that's a word.
I'm making it a word, dang it!
I didn't like that hand all too well because of the I have the amplifying on top and I don't know, like I can't load anything else to draw with Death Dealer, but I feel like not drawing with Death Dealer is kind of a problem. I feel like I think that isn't that what you're supposed to do, is try and draw with Death Dealer every turn, kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it felt really bad to not. Of course, you're gonna give it a go again. I mean, I know
I had the slither left over from the stilettos last turn, dude. Of course I'm going to. How do I do that?
Oh, I know what I need to do. Hold on, I didn't even think about that. We're playing a thing now, and smell. This is the camera's blocking things. I gotta actually like move it. Come on, give me the whole camera. You can go like just tuck it in this corner here over the chat.
Spooter boot. Time to get hit with spooter boot.
Yeah, there we go. We'll just peek out of the corner there. You can have it.
No, I got one of my 2 new daggers. How about you?
I actually have 3.
Which one do you have 2 of?
I've got 2 of the left facing one.
Dang, I still need the right facing one. Obviously with my foot injury, I haven't been going out much.
Right.
But my wife's out of town, so hopefully I'll be going out this weekend, and then next week I'll go on Tuesday. So awesome. I did get the playmat.
Nice. I also have the playmat.
I traded someone a Marvel Harmony for it, but I really wanted that playmat, so in my opinion. Also, I like that there's only one playmat now per armory kit. I actually like that. I feel like it's a good way to bring the value of the playmats up again.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I liked having the opportunity to win one, twice a month.
Mm-hmm. Although I am sad they stopped giving away like 5 posters with each kit. They only give away like 2 posters now.
Yeah. And is it just me or are the posters just a little bit smaller than they were?
I've got posters for you, by the way, now that we're on this subject. They're over there to my right.
Sweet.
Just thought I'd add that in because I was like, man.
That's what I need to do this weekend. I need to stop by Michael's and pick up some frames for the first ed posters I have from the LSS book.
Think we just leave that on top, even though we're not gonna thing it. I don't know. This is all sorts of weird.
You also have the new playmat from the Armory kit.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to be going for the Just a Nick playmat as well?
Where and when is that? I did not know that was a thing.
Oh, it's in the skirmish kit.
Probably not. The skirmishes are so... There's no good skirmishes near us. The closest one's like an hour away.
Yeah, I know. but the playmat is freaking gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, that's the only issue. The perfect assassin playmat, isn't it?
It really is.
And it's Blitz this season, right?
Blitz or
LL.
Legend.
Or Living
Yeah.
Legend.
Man, some of these, like, I really like. I had the Spire sniping on top, but I think flipping into that's really stupid. So I just figured we'll just use it as a resource and then arsenal the card. But I mean, it is a 13 remorseless.
I got 34 life, buddy. I'm just gonna take it.
Well, I figured as much. But what do you want me to do? Like, I get Ponder though. Shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. All right. Well, there's. Whoops.
Wait, do you have 2 premeditates on the
set? Well, no. It's the effect for
it's 1 twice. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it reps both effects on the side there. So it reps the effect that there is a +3 being generated from the card play from Arsenal and the on hit for a Ponder.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So for Fab Odyssey, I have to make a deck builder now for the website, which sucks because just I didn't hear back, so I'm just working on building out the deck builder, which is going to take like another month, unfortunately. Also, probably longer because I just don't have the energy right now to do anything. Work has been kicking my butt.
I feel you on that one, dude.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to the project that I'm having to redo for last week, I'm also having to still complete this week's project. So I'm covered up, but I need a mental break from school. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I didn't mean to bring up bad memories of work and school and.
Oh, I'm so happy it's Friday tomorrow. I'm gonna have.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna have like no sleep. I'm gonna feel terrible, but come on.
What?
So I'm on call next week, and that's what's gonna suck the most.
I mean, come on. I don't want that card. You can get you a different one.
Shoot. Double shoot.
I feel like I gotta give you. I feel like I gotta.
Watching this on delay is so weird.
I bet it is. I could stream so you don't have to watch it on delay.
I hear Noah comment about something, and then I'm watching the stream,
and then you watch it happen.
Nothing happens for like 10 seconds, and then the thing happens, and I'm like, oh, that's what he's talking about.
No. Noah has the ability to foresee the future, so he's able to play 10 seconds in advance.
I hope not.
I'm supposed to give you something here. I just don't know what I want to give
you. Yeah, you're supposed to give him something on this.
But you're gonna take.
Honestly, there is an argument that you just block with all 3 cards on the left, and then you just do our card on the right.
We have floating, 1 floating. Just and it costs how much now?
Just to make it 0.
Wow, that's neat.
It's always free. When he's probably threatening the hiss or the other one. Yes, the other one, the one with the snake.
Is his arsenal still Slither? Has he played the Slither out of his arsenal from a couple
he did.
Okay.
Wait. Could. Oh my god! I should make Mesmer as new, because of the snakes. The new Elden Ring DLC boss, Mesmer.
I haven't played it.
So good. So good.
Crush over this, and then you still get this card if you eat all the way through it, which really sucks because that's the triple get again. Let me go again on this because I can't block the dagger.
If I triple react, Bonds of Agony is a base 5. Then you got to worry about the buffs.
Yeah.
Because it has the dagger buff. All right, so to the reactions.
Well, yeah, I mean it's your birthday.
My favorite thing to do in this regard is to do nothing and set another attack, because then they're wasted all of their blocks on the first one, and it already has native go again. So nasty. So
what
nasty.
was your target on preserve? We're looking for scrap. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna banish the one card I have in my hand.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna hiss anyway. And okay.
Woo! Double go again.
Good news is he doesn't steal anything with the Bowens.
Yeah, we just shuffled again. No, didn't want to do that. Ignore that. That's...
Sure.
Well, it's going on the bottom anyway because you have an inertia token. So.
Oh yeah, so it doesn't matter.
Well,
I'm so bad about forgetting those tokens, man. I couldn't tell you how many times I've taken like a frailty and then thought I was going to be able to swing with my daggers. I'm so bad at this game.
I would have at least activated Skullbone there.
I was gonna say, like, I thought about it, but then, like, what do I do with it?
You know, crying is...
Well, the biggest thing is that, like, if you flip into, like, a zero-cost arrow, you could conceivably send the zero-cost arrow dominated. Like, if you had flipped into, like, a drill shot or something, that could have been relevant. Then you stolen an armor.
It came through my, obviously, like, that's what I was thinking of. But then in my head, I was like, well, I just don't know how many zero-cost arrows there are. And whether or not removing the card in arsenal, or at least showing it, was worth it.
Wow.
There's also playlines where, like, if you flip and you see, like, if you activate cross strap and you see a Bolton shot, then, like, you can activate Azalea to remove the card in your arsenal to put the Bolton shot in your arsenal, so that when you draw a buff in your next hand, you just get to go buff Bolton shot, then activate Death Dealer into another arrow. That way you don't have to use the Death Dealer activation on the Bolton shot.
Give me a second.
Oh, hey, claim victory.
You can take as
Easy
long
win.
as you want, Donnie.
This is...
I got a decently, like, softish, hardish cutoff at like 11:30, just because I work. If I didn't work tomorrow, I'd go all night, but I got to be up at 5 a.m.
Oof. My apologies, my friend.
Why in the world you got to get up at 5?
To go to work, to beat traffic, to get a good parking spot, like all corporate cubicle employees want to get.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
So I can play the Stanley Parable in real life.
Just be careful, you don't fall into the void.
Yeah. What is this?
Or do.
Top
rips
part
a card
of my
from your
deck.
hand.
What? In my hand? What? And it's an assassin card, and you can A-react it? What? And you get to look at my hand? Oh, man, I don't want you looking at it. Come on.
Oh, that card is so much fun to play against Will. When you hit Will with that, he cries.
This feels like a catch-22.
You mean Willie B?
Yeah, of course. Willie B.
This feels
no,
like
there's another Will that comes to Tuesday Night Armories.
This feels like a block and get ran over anyway type of
situation.
Yeah,
there is, isn't there?
You break
Wow,
this.
I'm insensitive and an asshole.
We're at that stage. You just break it for the hell of it. Then you like completely hose the whole turn. Man, just gonna have to get burned by it. I don't know. I don't think blocking this is possible, given 2 cards in hand plus a rousing wave still there.
This is what I love about New, is how many different ways she can go sideways.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got.
Hey, Donnie. No, wait, sorry, Noah. Wrong person. I don't want to talk to Donnie right now. No, I'm kidding. No, Donnie, I'm kidding. You know I love you, man. No, what is your OSRS name? I want to look up your stats.
I passed it, didn't I? Oh, it is. It's waiting on you. It's Al-Sharim. A-L-S-H-A-R-I-M.
A-L-S-H-R-I-M?
A-L-S-H-A-R-I-M.
A-R-I-M. Alshavrin.
Oh, come on, really?
I'm sorry,
Oh,
man.
dude.
It's just how it works sometimes.
I think you just have to take it.
I just take it. It is what it is. I don't.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I feel like there's.
Feels bad pitching to Warmongers though.
Okay, let's think about this. We don't have to get super greedy. There's no reason for that.
Is your tunic on 3?
No, if it was on 3, I think we'd be cooking. I just think it's way too early for that. I mean, it's not given the life total, but when I just sink it, then no. I think we just draw. Okay.
God, what a cool event for the LFS writer to stop by. I'm sorry, I just can't keep gushing over that. That was awesome.
That was
That was
super
really cool.
neat. I didn't expect that at all.
You know what that means, right?
That they care.
There is a non-zero chance that they listen to your podcast on a constant enough basis for it to be more than once.
Ooh. I didn't think about that, but you're right. That is possible. That feels really cool to think about.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like it's on Twitch, and there's not like a Flesh and Blood category on YouTube. So, I'm just saying, they had to find your YouTube somehow.
You have to block this.
Yeah, no, I know. I don't know if I give up. It has no piercing, so I don't know if I just give up armor if we're that desperate and we just say fuck flips or.
Given your hand, I think you just have to give up tunic here.
Yeah. Imagine if they did give it piercing. That would be. Ugh.
I guess because we already have that.
It should have had piercing. I will say that for the rest of time.
I feel like if they gave it piercing, they would have had to taken away the +1 on the next
Tunic's
blue
gonna
attack,
be on
at least.
But then I won't get to opt. I was gonna say at least I get to death dealer, but it'd be a blind death dealer. Wouldn't even know what I'm doing.
I understand. I do miss it because the assassin weapons are very flavorful and them all being the same type of dagger, but...
This is rough.
Hi, buddy. What's wrong? What's upsetting you, boy? Kisses. Okay, my dog is good dog. But no, I ended up getting 99 fishing yesterday.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm working, so I play at work. I just cut trees. I'm actually just cutting trees right now.
When we were in the office, I used to do it all the time. That's how my first 99 was agility.
I wish I could get away with clicking that many times, man. They watch me like a hawk.
No, I did it on my phone. I set my phone to vertical mode and played OSRS by memorizing the click pattern.
I just mean like we're in training and they're like no phones, and so I'm like covering it up half the time. I just click the redwood tree and like look away and then come back. You chose draw card, go again?
Yes.
Yes.
I think you just have to take this.
If you take it, I got the wave.
No, yeah, you have wave. You have to put something in front of this.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I think it's the card on the left.
Damn, they all block the same. Okay.
Let me know if my dog's being too loud. He's in a silly, goofy mood.
That's a nice card.
Yep.
That's a pretty neat card. It's one of them cards that does it.
Well, it's everything but the middle card.
It's like a whodunit card.
This is basically how the game has to go for me to get there.
I wouldn't block the cross trap yet.
That's fine. You'll go to 2.
Was Fang Strikes 1? Oh, you wouldn't an Arsenal, I was gonna say. You could just put me. I mean, I'm already dagger locked, but
I guess let's just do red. I don't think I saw your hand this turn, so no.
Not this turn.
Not this time.
Oh yeah, bolt shot. Forgot about that.
Oh, best possible hit. Well, technically second. Actually, no, that is the best possible hit here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, it is, right? Because we're cool about this.
I was thinking drill shot was probably better, but then it was like, nah, this one's always better here.
Ah, endless arrow. Good card. Frailty.
Nice daggers, you nerd. Here's a frailty token.
He definitely he can cover this if he has sync plus one.
Someone who plays a bunch of ninja frailty tokens has been the bane of my existence as Katsu.
Frailties are annoying. Yep, there's no world where I block this.
Well, just make that world.
Nope.
Wait, you're supposed to snap this. You're supposed to snap Dragon's this. Go back, go back.
Am I?
Oh, what?
Yeah,
what did I do?
You're right.
Hit a button. Okay.
Alright, never mind. I like that idea. Why not? That makes sense to me. Sort of. Sorry about that. He's right.
You good?
I assume
passing blocks.
I assume that's what I have to do.
How are you gonna put it back in the arsenal, though?
You
Look at his arm piece. He's bullseye it for 5 after this.
Yeah. So we have to
look
wait.
at
That definitely.
And this is why I don't play Rangers.
I know Azalea play lines way too much.
All right, so that means I
played
have
against
to
the
get
deck so
something.
frequently.
Yeah, you would think with how much I play against Will, I'd know by now, but it's easy when playing against Will. You just look at his face and you read him instead of the cards. Don't tell him I said that.
That's so true.
He's a phenomenal player, but
I can't wait to tell him that.
you're gonna be like, "Hey, I talked to Zach, this guy named Zach, for the first time. You won't believe what he said about you."
Oh, that was funny.
Let's just go ahead and cover it up.
But to be fair, I play against.
You're gonna deny my arsenal?
Yeah.
I mean, that is the correct decision here.
That's rude. I want.
But you have to send it because, like, if you don't send it, you just die.
Yeah. What? You are a silly dog.
Just pass back. No one hurt you.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
Just pass back, man. I promise I won't hurt.
Nah, we ain't doing that. Let's do. Let's do this one.
It's a shame your boots aren't up because then you could give this a go again.
Yeah.
I mean, he can already give it a go again.
Yeah.
I could, but
I still don't know how I feel about E-Strike and New. Part of me wants to actually take it out. I feel like it's just such a clunky card.
This is a weird line.
Interesting.
Grabbing that dog tongue.
Probably those two.
Bring it to me. I don't know what joy.
That only comes in off of that. I can't just play that because then he just cheeses. Oh, what am I playing though? What's the point? So I give this, that, and they still could do it that way. Then there's no buff.
That'll work.
Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, this is some voodoo trickery here, where you just where this magically becomes 2 damage somehow.
No.
Plays Razor Reflex from his arsenal.
Yeah.
He's got the one floating.
Like,
that's how I won the Fimir at Baltimore against George Roger, who's the UK national champion at the time. I went keep a single blue, attack with Ember Blade for 3, and he's at 4, and he goes no blocks, and I go Razor for 6, and he goes oh no.
In the earliest versions of my new list, I was playing Razor, and honestly, I still kind of like it, but the block 2 just hurts.
Yeah, the fact that you have access to something like Hiss, which does the exact same thing, but more consistently, while also blocking 3, just makes Razor irrelevant in your deck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then on top of that, the go again from a Hiss does not have to be applied to the same attack. And that makes it just so much better. The fact that the hiss, the slither goes to your hand instead of being forced to apply on the attack you're hissing. Beautiful.
You're grabbing Endless here. And then you're discarding the card on the left.
Oh.
That's why, yeah.
This is rude. Wait, you don't have a resource floating.
Correct.
Okay. So I don't have to give you that. But then I'm at 1, and then your daggers locked me out. I can't take a hit.
I don't think you need it, do you?
I mean, not from the one play we're gonna do.
If you let it hit, then I call Endless Arrow, and you don't get to play it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Way to bring real
be
mechanics and semantics in here, and tell me that you're not gonna let me play my card.
I mean, just real talk for real folks.
No, it makes perfect sense. I mean, this is already really
oh wow, he's giving up just a Nick here.
a really big problem. Oh, he's about to just to kill me. Is what he's about to do.
Just a Nick into just a Nick into just a Nick.
I'm about to get just dunked right now.
I once double just a Nick to the one that gets +3 after you activate 3 reactions. Oh, that was a fun time.
This is
God, double just a Nick on a odds baggity. Oh, Jesus.
it was disgusting.
This is brutal.
It was a beautiful turn.
I can't just give him one card, I die, so this is an issue.
I mean, the only reason he would make this play is that, like, he probably has a hiss in his hand, and so you're dead regardless.
Yeah.
Well,
or he has a Venom Strike, in which case you're also still dead.
Here it comes, hiss, and then he Fang Strikes, and I'm just dead.
The hiss, yeah.
It's.
Oh wait, hold on.
No.
First.
Right. I got something for you too. Right when you think it's about to be over.
Okay, what you got?
Right, you'll see it. You'll see it. You'll see it. You'll see it. You'll see it.
It's still.
Yeah.
Oh no, it is.
And then bam.
Hey.
That arrow,
hey, I'm popping it.
Hey, I'm cooking now. Rematch?
Absolutely.
No sideboard, or you want sideboard?
My sideboard's good.
All right. G quick rematch. All right, back to turn 1 now. I mean, I don't mess this up here. Interesting.
Ning Liu says, "Hey, don't overblock here."
Oh well, I technically had to. I don't know what turn we're talking about. If we're talking about the leave no witness, I lose no matter what because he just breaks the gloves and kills me. I don't want to. I wish Rain Razors was any other blocking card, which it wasn't.
So yeah, I gave up the Just Nick there because the entire hand was leave no, hiss, Just Nick, and the card in my arsenal was another Just Nick. So it was an all red hand. I kind of had to. That was the only line that I could play.
If you had one blue, that hand would have been.
I literally have to just pass.
One blue, that would have been gas.
That's what this is.
Really?
I don't think there's anything else I can do, right? Wait, each trip. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me take that back real quick. I can't read my cards. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to read.
You know, I say reading the cards explains the
Revert to
cards.
start a turn. There we
I've
go.
heard that. Is it true?
Not
I don't
always.
think so. I don't think so.
So let me do that.
Majority of the time, it works 60% of the time. But there are some times when reading the card does in fact not explain the card.
Okay.
We're working here. Oh wait, I know what Ning said. That's Ning. Look, Ning, I promise you, okay? When I told you not to overblock, it was genuine advice. Genuine. I know it was real scummy that I tried to decimate her over, but it was so genuine. Okay? Don't overblock. And he's like, okay, that makes sense. And I go, hey man, now that you did that, I'm gonna try and get over it. He's just like, wait. He's like, well, wait a minute. I was just like, look. I was like, that's a lot of shakedowns. Had he prefaced it with, I run remembrance, I would have been like, go ahead with your bad self, man. Throw those cards away. Okay. Anyway.
Activate cross-wrap. Yep. Perfect. Perfect.
Man.
We take those.
Something tells me this is real. Keep that on top, right? Oh yeah, we just sent it because we got the freebie here off the old thinking man. Oh man, now we're starting to learn how to play.
Good card. That's also a good card. That's also a good card. No.
Yeah,
now we're starting to play Azalea.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Yeah, Donnie, his hand was triple buff Codex of Blood Rot, and he was like, I think I just want to pass. Like, what?
I always
like, this is where you send dominated turn 0 arrows. Like, what?
I mean, I guess I go to 34 and take a bunch of stuff. Man, double Blood Rot and frail. Man. Ow.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh wow. I think we can actually do some Mike Wazowski pizza type shit going on here.
Did you say Mike Wazowski pizza time?
He did.
Yeah, I sure did.
I have so many questions, but I think it's better if I don't know.
Look, dude, don't ask questions. Just
Don't ask
All right.
questions when
What
Noah's
do I do
involved.
here?
I learned that. I
got a frailty and a blood rod on turn 0.
I spent like 5 days with Noah in LA, and I was like, I learned real quick. Just don't ask questions.
Some more Noahisms would be great right now.
I don't want this. I don't want that. Play anything else other than that. Go take that back and do something else.
Well, I would, but you gave me a frailty.
Oh, well. Man, I don't want to block with any of this.
Do it anyway. It's only a 3. You can trust a 3, right?
No, I can't. That's exactly why I don't want to block any of this, because I can't trust it.
I mean, it's just 3 for now.
I think I just let you have it, and then I just go bowling next turn. There's like, I don't get to flip a root, but man.
There's no way I cracked the gloves here, right? It's just 3.
No, that's not true.
It's more likely he cracks the boots and gives it go again, or he's just going to play a red hiss.
Hiss is such a good card.
Hiss
or Razor. Razor could be in here.
I think I just have this, right? And then we could just do the shenanigans next turn. Let's see what happens.
Ooh. Nope. Can't have that.
Yep, I was right. Pop stilettos. Give go again. And then there's a Venom Strike.
Okay.
Now, the real question is, what's he going to fall with?
Cool.
That's rough.
That's not fair.
Well, you have
didn't
one
block,
option.
So I'm about to take a bunch of damage anyway.
That is true. He is about to take 4 from these blood rods.
We'll just do this.
Ow.
Okay, so we want to draw. We want to draw a very specific. We want to draw a very specific card off of this Death Dealer here.
I'm just pitching this, right? I mean, there's no
yes, you are.
I was gonna say there's no way I pitched that.
Unfortunate, we didn't draw it. I mean, all right, we totally draw it. Let's go.
We get those.
Yeah.
This feels like it should be really obvious what should I put in my arsenal, but
I believe it is that card on the right.
so that's what I was thinking first. But then I was like, I guess, because like I'm just okay. Well, maybe am I okay with that? I think I'm okay with that.
And that's why it's the card on the right.
Yeah, I think we're all right with this. I think we're okay. I think we just let you have it.
No, don't tell me that.
Yeah, you can have it.
Okay, I'll take it then.
All right,
what you got?
This turn's pretty easy.
Yes, maybe for everybody other than me.
All right, so you play the card on the left. Yep.
I get. Well, can I just play them all?
Play the card.
Oh no.
Can you hover over Death Dealer for me real quick? I want to make sure of something. Okay, good. You can just activate this. Yeah, just activate Death Dealer pitching to it.
Don't you? Yeah, no bad. Maybe if you were running the other.
Oh, you may. Well, if I don't draw a card though.
That doesn't matter. You don't want to discard Codex because of your Codex, so you're pitching Codex to activate Death Dealer, and then playing Codex.
Now see, it all makes sense now. Okay.
Okay, now play Codex.
No. This makes sense. This makes sense. Now I get why we're doing this.
And then you're getting your Remorseless back.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Now we can activate Cross Strap.
Yeah. Because we're flipping and we're hoping for something big.
Alright, that's unfortunate, but oh well. It's fine.
And then we just send them with the old Razzle Dazzle.
The old Razzle
I mean, it's still 11. Like, we're not knocking boots here.
No, 11's pretty big. It's 11 on a Remorseless.
Which is definitely a relevant on-hit effect against an assassin.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Wait, is that the one that says you only get 1 action point a turn?
No, it's the one that says every time you play an action card, you take 1 point of damage.
Yes.
Which is totally relevant against a deck built around attacking with weapons and attack reacts. Ooh, this hand's...
Wow.
This hand is busted.
This looks good. This looks really good. This should scream to me what I'm supposed to do, but it doesn't. But I think I'm just gonna go all out just this once. Well, maybe not actually, because he's gonna pull back what's his face and then ruin my home, right? Oh, well, okay. I mean, look. Sure, bud, if that's what you want to do. I think that's okay. Yeah, I think that's okay, right? There's a multitude of things we can do. We can do some absolutely silly shit.
Burn the house down.
We get one of those. Oh, we get one of those thingamajigs, so it doesn't matter. Does it go face down? Fuck. That goes face down.
You're not activating Bullseye's Bracers this turn.
Oh man. In my head, I've already activated them. in my world, Bullseye has already come down.
All right, y'all. I'm hopping off for the night. It's been fun.
It's been fun, Zach. Thank you so much for hanging out.
No problem. Talk to
Have
you
a good night.
You too. Great meeting you.
Yeah, great meeting you.
All right. So we just go for
activate Tunic.
We just
activate
slam
Tunic.
ham this. We throw that in there. We buff. We blast
Noah,
it. We snap it.
Noah,
we pap it.
Noah,
Woo!
activate Tunic.
I don't know.
Activate Death Dealer.
This looks crazy.
Activate Tunic. Activate Death Dealer.
There's a world. There's a world where some silly stuff starts happening. I'm still about it. I'm still about some things.
Okay, now play that. Yes. Now play the other one. Yes.
I'm still about it.
Now send this arrow for fat damage.
Ew.
And then we just crush it.
With a inertia and seek.
Oh,
Yeah, kind of counterintuitive, but unfortunate.
I see why we can't do that. Because if we play that, then we get rid of that. That's bad news bears.
You're activating Bullseyes.
So we are doing this. Okay. See, I knew it.
Yeah, so like
I knew something was happening.
If you drew a buff, you weren't activating Bullseyes, but you didn't draw a buff, so you're activating Bullseyes.
No, I'm not. He's lying. Don't let him lie to you.
No, I'm
Oh no,
trying to think through my next turn.
I'm just letting you know I would never activate Bullseye.
Yeah, I believe you. We're friends, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would never activate it.
And so anyway, claim victory.
I wish that was the thing in like the real game.
Now
The real card
there is a
game.
play line. There is a play line here, depending upon how many cards that he blocks with, that you just Arsenal pass.
Not
And
in
then
my world.
you're arsenaling the card on the
There's
right.
There's a Dorinthia player in me that just can't handle it.
Oh my god.
There's a Dory player somewhere in me screaming right now that there's
Do
only
the
one
thing.
way and it's up. Wait a minute now. We don't get a thingamajig then. Yes we do. No we don't. I'm confused now. Now I'm really confused. Now I feel like I've betrayed everything.
It's like you have two play lines here. You can either activate Bullseyes and send the card in your hand and then be off an arsenal, or you can arsenal the card on the right and then pass turn.
Yeah, but we've already committed. We gotta do something.
I mean, you can undo and take your snaps back. We're playing for fun, dude. And you're trying to learn the play lines. It's not a big deal.
We've got to figure this out. What if? No, let me just lose that. But then we get an arsenal anyway. We just cycle that out. We say we don't even want that card.
Ooh, I win.
Hey, claim victory button, baby.
I don't want to be off. Whatever. We did it. Let's lie in the bed of whatever this is. Wait, how the hell am I gonna get down? Oh, duh. No, we're playing for damage here. We're playing for damage. I'm on damage step. Wait a minute. How come I didn't get +1?
It did. You have a frailty token.
Oh, excellent.
Ooh.
Excellent choices, everybody.
Excellent. Not a fan of that.
Have it. Have your cake and eat it too, my friend.
Sure, we'll take it.
Oh well, now it automatically has to go again. So look at me. Look who's the real silly one now. Slam that. We have too many things. We have too many of these. But this and this is fine. So we could block with this. I think we'll just see what goes on after this, though. And we'll make our decision.
Why do you think anything's going on after this?
You got some baggers and stuff. You got something in Arsenal that you're going to lose, so you're probably going to play it.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't just sit on another turn. That's fair.
So I feel like something's happening. I'm just trying to figure out.
It is more than likely his third codex, is what it is.
Oh, I don't like that.
Because he blocked with the codex instead of keeping it for this play line.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. You're probably just grabbing the remorseless.
I can get that thingamajig, the old go again though, and then replant that. What did he choose? Leave no witnesses? Never mind, I ain't keeping it.
Actually, considering he got leave no witnesses, you can probably just grab one of the yellows and then just let the leave no witnesses hit.
Yeah, that's right, because I'm not getting any value out of it. And I just get rid of this, like as if I block with it.
Yeah, discard that one.
I mean, let's think about this. If I did that silliness, there'd be absolutely no way to put that back in. So no, we just let him have it.
Works for me.
We say we messed up.
Oh man, he hit a buff. Unfortunate.
And he's gonna reorder too, so that I get all sorts of messed up.
All right, so yeah, start with that. Darn it, we didn't draw a buff. Oh well.
What are you gonna do?
Anyway, play the buff that was already in our hand. 7 on hit Blood Fox.
We'll do this.
Sink.
And we'll do this.
Hey, nice cover up. Way to cover it up.
Jeez.
Cardin Arsenal is, oh my god, oh mama, take this 7.
Yeah, I think we just take the 7. We say, and we just
felt like that was coming.
We say we're not gonna take it.
Why are you putting cross-trap here?
I don't know. Why not? Let him see it.
Yeah.
It's true. He's gonna see it here in a second anyway.
That's all right. Cause take a look.
Don't tell me that.
Let's put it in the bottom here. We're gonna fish for it again. Wait a minute. We gotta say something for. No, we get the thing, so we're good.
I was about to say, there's no world that you activate Azalea here. Send the red with +9 buff. Come on.
No, there's no world. I'm just looking. I'm looking. Just like taking a look, taking a little peek.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Just taking a quick peek here.
14.
I'm just taking a quick peek at what I had there.
On hit Blood Rot. On hit Ponder.
On hit Death. That's lethal.
On hit Death. Well, actually, no. On hit Death is when you're at 1.
Yeah, well.
I believe in you, man. I really do.
I'd have to give you my whole hand to cover that up.
Maybe that was the play. Maybe
my whole hand plus all my armor.
Well,
whole hand plus armor. Anyway, dang it. That's a big number.
Big numby, as Damien likes to say.
You are getting a ponder.
Them numbies be big. Damien's right about that. I love them big numbies. Who doesn't want some big numbies? Just some big old numbies.
Keep it.
What's this? Oh, wow. It's quite the block.
You're presenting 14, dude. Of course it's a
big
block.
Oh, take a deep breath. What's this? This is not just that. This is some trickery at its finest is what this is.
He definitely has a just a nick in his
eye. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Like there's no way he's just like, well, I guess that's it.
It's just one. You can trust me. We're friends, right?
You can probably block with the card that's the second from the left and be fine if it's just a nick. Because you would only take 3. So your tunic's on 2. Your tunic's gonna be... Yeah, just block with the card that's second from the left. Yeah, that one.
This is the creme de la creme, though. We get to keep this.
You're not keeping your hand. You're not keeping your hand.
We're going all the way if I get
Noah,
to keep this.
you have a tunic counter. Just block with that and like send the card.
Send
the card next to it.
I get it. I get how that really makes sense, but man, it feels so bad to not want to just throw that down. Throw that. Oh wait, no. How do I get this back down? That's okay. Never mind. We're learning.
There's also the alternative of he doesn't have a just the nick here, and it is going to just be like, yeah, it's just going to be something like tunic. Oh no, here we go. Yeah,
it was just the nick. Oh my god, am I dead?
No, you're not dead.
You're not dead. I'm just putting you at 1.
Oh my ham.
I feel better when you're at 1 life.
Oh my god.
All right.
8 life.
play that.
I gotta
Well,
flip
yeah,
it.
actually, activate that
I gotta
first.
flip
Yeah,
it first. Hold on, here we go. Boom.
Put that thing down, flip it in, reverse it.
Ooh, I think we swap it in.
No, you do not.
What? Hell yeah, we do. Cause it's
No, you do not.
Oh no, we
Well,
draw it.
hold on.
We could just draw
Yeah,
it
but
with
so
what's
you're
his
gonna.
face.
Well, no, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter if you draw it because you have to pitch a card to play the red.
No, right here. Oh no, no, cause the thing. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. That's right. We're figuring it out.
Hover over the increased attention. I want to remind myself of the line of text on it or not.
It's the. Oh shit! I put that on the bottom. Oh my god.
It's fine. It's fine. You can just revert to start of turn if you need to.
It's defense reactions can't be played.
Okay, good. I just couldn't remember if release said like from hand or arsenal. It's just defense reactions can't be played in general.
But we definitely want that one back.
It doesn't matter. Well, actually,
no, it does because of these.
Yeah. You probably want that one instead of one of the other ones that's currently in your hand.
I was gonna say that's. Just do it instead of this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, or we do it instead of the one on the board. Why can't we just flip the damn thing in? Am I missing
No,
something?
you want to play release. That way, if he has a sink in his hand, he can't play it on this red.
Okay. Well, we're reverting real quick. I'm sorry. I'm bad at this game. I don't need to flip because I already know what it is.
Yeah, flip it anyway. It's just that way you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll flip it and reverse it. All right. Cool.
And then just put it on top. Play the release.
Here we go. We're figuring it out now.
Activate Tunic.
Then we're gonna do this. Then we're gonna activate this. Then we're gonna put this in here. Then we're gonna play that. Then we're gonna play that. Then we're gonna shoot that for like a 96.
Again, bruh.
For 14 again.
Yeah.
Only this time the daggers don't do anything.
Yeah, that's the. There was.
And if you have a sink in your hand, sink's useless, which is the primary reason why I wanted to keep the increased attention.
He just wanted to increase the tension, to be honest.
Well, we are always giving these. I don't get to keep enough cards for that.
Imagine if he has double sink in his hand.
That would be cool, right?
I'd let him go on with his bad self. I'd say it too. I'd say go on with your bad self.
And I think... Let's give you this. Just take 5 here.
Is that from hand?
It's from hand.
Yeah, you just block with armor.
Oh yeah, definitely give him this.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Darn.
And then block with the card on the left.
Well, I guess I'm dead. I forgot about your armor.
Why? But then I got.
I was hoping to get 2 cards from you.
Oh.
I'm going to 1 after this as well.
Oh, okay. I can thing.
Yeah.
Stack.
Yeah.
Play 1, flip it and reverse it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Wait, but it has to be 0.
Yes.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter.
Right.
Because a 0 comes in for a 0 comes in for 7 and he's at 1.
Right. Okay. This is all making sense now. Now we're figuring this out.
Cool. I'm dead.
Oh, very.
Let me just grab one of these hot for force.
Yeah.
And pop it. And then it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter which one you put.
And then we're gonna
activate Azalea.
Flip it and reverse it.
Hiya! And the only way he doesn't die here is if he has an Oasis respite.
Hey, guess what I don't have?
Oasis respite?
Exactly.
Oh no!
Okay. Starting to figure this out.
One more time.
Oh yeah, so
I'm not helping you this time, Noah.
Don't. I'm telling you. Ways.
Do you want to go with a quick rematch where you go first again, or do you want to?
Yeah, that's fine. I need to figure out the plays. Like, I mean, if I have to go first, you know what I mean? I want to be able to like figure out why
You're probably fine either way, right?
Hey, who knows? It's only one way to
Wait,
find out.
what time did you say was your cutoff?
11:30 is fine. We're good.
Okay.
We can finish this out, and then I do have to get ready for G-bed. But tomorrow's Friday, yay! Woo. Willie B doesn't want to come say hi and watch me just spoil Azalea. Thanks a lot, Will. All right, okay. Turn 1. We shouldn't be doing anything super duper crazy, but we're gonna do it anyway, cause like why not? No, it's just
it's free damage, right?
It's free real estate as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, I could have a handful of all chi.
That's free real estate as far as I've ever seen. Hold on here, though. Hold on here. Lining up for the field goal. Man, that kick might be up.
Holy shit!
I think we just
Send it.
go.
Send it.
I think we
Send
just go for the old John Madden. We're gonna go ahead and John Madden these cards.
Like, damn! Holy shit!
I think we're going for the old John Madden.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, we're getting John Madden. Here it comes. Dude. Here comes old Madden.
It's even
dominating.
It's
Donnie,
crazy.
It's even,
turn 0.
Donnie, it's even worse this time because he's dominating an endless arrow.
Dude, this is
so he just gets it right back.
What did I do to you?
Did you see the first game you played against him?
Life
total at one point, Donnie, the life point at one point was like 34-10.
You said Chris doesn't like to block, and I was like, Chris is smart. I shouldn't block, and then you're like, but I'm gonna bounce all those cards out of your hand.
I'll be right back.
Now, granted, it was my fault on the codex, so I just wasn't really thinking about how bad it was gonna get. But this is fantastic.
I'm not a 32 life hero, bro.
You're Prism today.
Yes, we do. I don't have a frailty. Oh, I'm not gonna get to keep anything anyway.
Yeah, just play like you're the only person in the room, or whatever. Like they say, like dance like you're the only one watching. Whatever that saying is, I don't think that's how that goes. But do it that way anyway.
Right. I'm not gonna get to keep anything. So
dance like you're the only one watching. Oh, I really don't think that's how that goes.
Actually, dang. Huh.
You're telling me.
Okay. Let's... No. Maybe? No, because even then I don't get to do that.
You know, sometimes we don't get to do what we wanted to do.
Sometimes you just don't get what you want.
Right, you try sometimes. Sometimes, you know.
Can't always get what you want.
I'm gonna let you have that one because you don't have flick knives.
How kind of you.
You're very welcome. If you had Flick Knives style, I wouldn't let you have it.
How about some Rowdy Locals?
I'm gonna let you have that one too. I think that one's really good.
I don't want that one.
This isn't fair. I feel like there's some shenanigans about to happen.
Nah, no shenanigans. Just getting rid of everything.
I think that's the only get rid of. Alright, we gotta craft this like a finely tuned something.
Like a finely crafted craft.
Yeah, like something that's been finely crafted.
Siblings in cardboard poetry.
They crafted it. They've crafted it again. Will it ever not be crafted? And everybody's sitting there going.
You and I discussed at one point how we felt okay with our writing abilities.
Yeah. my buddy, he messages me. He's taking an English class and like an American history class, and he just sends me the discussion post, and he's like, "What would you write?" And he's like, "I gotta write an argumentative essay or something, like trying to argue for one thing or another." And I said, "Easy, fried or baked chicken." I said, "Don't even think about it, just do it." He said, "Why?" And I was like, "Just think about it. There's so many pros and cons for it. You know, it's like, just simple."
Yeah. Okay.
It's simple. It makes sense. It's real. That's also real. Is it? Is that real? Is that a real card? Is that what real cards look like?
No.
I don't know. You tell me.
Fake news.
We've got an option here. We've got options. Wait a minute, but that thing gets John maddened. But then how do we get it back? How do we get something else back in there? I don't know. I guess you don't have to go too deep, right? Because you're gonna get the old plus shebanger. Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna hurt.
Okay.
I don't like pain.
If we keep it on top, then there's no reason to like act like we're gonna get that. But then we put that. I like this. It's fine. This is fine. This makes sense to me. Let's go ahead and
as long as it makes sense to you.
Let's John Madden that in.
Okay. Yep, that's a thing. It's also a thing.
Yeah. Yes. Maybe. Sure. Alright.
Not a fan.
Alright, there we go. That looks good to me. Think I'm alright with this.
Yep. Dominated again. Whew.
Frailty is what I really wanted.
Ow.
Oh, baby! Alright, we're cooking. Hey, just pass. just pass the turn.
No.
Just say, "Hey, Noah, good job, man. I'm gonna pass it on. I'm gonna pass it on back to you." That's what you should have said.
Negative.
All right, fine.
Negatory. Good
I think
sir.
I think I can.
1074 there, good buddy.
I think I can let you have this.
Okay.
I think I can.
I'll take it.
I think I can.
Gladly.
I think I can. And I think we.
I don't know. Are you positive?
Yeah, no, I think so. Oh, well, I mean, he's gonna do that, but like, I mean, he was gonna do that anyway. So then, what's the next follow-up? Zero cost. Leave no witnesses. Surgical.
It's zero cost. It's definitely
surgical zero. Surgical zero. Yeah, I know.
Surgical costs 2.
Oh, well, then we're good. All right, never mind.
You know what else costs 0 though?
John Madden. Oh well, come on. Now you're just being rude. Like you didn't have to. Do that. Like you didn't have to do that. Just out of. I mean, you know.
I've been dominated twice in this game, bro.
Just so we're all. Oh wait a minute. I think I was supposed to do the other.
You've been dominated twice and you're still above 20 life. Why are you complaining?
Wait a minute.
Because I'm a whiny brat.
No, we just keep that. We keep that. It's fine. It doesn't make any sense. Well, yes, it does. No, it doesn't matter. Just same way. Wait, what?
Ooh, what?
Oh, my bad. I'm drunk with power. Alright, back to whatever we were doing here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that goes in there. Now we pay for it. Okay.
Sure.
Right.
So far so good. I'm with you.
So far so good. We just pay for it like this.
Okay.
And there we go. Okay. Now we're in this. Now we're in the zone.
Now we're cooking with grease.
We're in it.
Now what do I do? Do I take this?
I don't know.
I mean, I have been.
If you don't throw anything,
well.
if you don't throw anything back at me at all, just let me play a couple of cards.
I'm good. I'll take the damage.
Okay, cool.
It is what it is.
That means you got some hands you want to play out. I don't really like that then. Okay. Wow. All right. I'm getting like all sorts of attack reaction here, but you know what?
Cool.
I've seen this before in a movie one time, so I'm gonna hit you with this abstaining from block is the name of the game.
What?
I'm practicing abstinence from blocking.
I thought the name of the game was Fleshandblood. Hi, Damien.
It's close.
Alright.
What's up?
What's up, Damien? Alright, now I don't know what to do. Now we're outside of my realm of being able to make a decision. No, sky's the limit. It doesn't matter. We can do anything we want. Right. But then we can't put that back in. Alright, hold on here. What are we missing? We're missing something.
Should have blocked with that.
We're not thinking with portals here. I could send it. Top it. I feel like I don't want to give this up. But I don't feel like I don't need it.
What's your arsenal?
I feel like I can just. I'm gonna get rid of that, I guess. I don't know. I feel like this is not the right card, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Wait. Oh, you can't play it. Never mind. Man. What's that for?
What's what for?
Banishing these cards off of my top of my deck. What did I ever do to you?
Should we scroll back in the chat so we can?
Oh, hell.
No. Just go back in the stream about 30 minutes to last game.
What did I ever do to you? So,
Where on
Pam
earth is my good disruption?
gets it, right? Get it, pitch it, twist it, bop it. Yeah. Then for some reason we use both of them, but you know. And then that comes back and it's redundant as all get out. So what if we just Pam.
How you thinking so hard? Don't you just hit him with the bam bam chicken and ham?
Man, I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay.
Okay. Activate. No. Take that back.
This is right. Now you play the card in Arsenal, and then you load the.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
And then you push the right card, load the left card, and hit him with Skippity.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do. I just wanted to see if there was a way I could get this to this and really start cooking, but I can't.
That's kind of cap.
I don't think there's a way to get that in there. Then that's the problem.
No. You just want to draw the big. You just want to draw your head jab and be done with life, you know.
Right. But what's this? What the hell's this?
Well, that's a 3-block blue card.
Why am I choosing it? If this is defended by an action card, what is his here? Why am I discarding a card?
You're not. You're reloading, but you're not gonna reload because that's not what our hand does. You get it?
Wait, why don't we though? Oh, no, never mind. You're right. How do I not reload?
Well, you click pass.
Oh, okay. No,
you just say no.
You may, if this hits reload. You may. Okay. Cool. All right. Anyway, now we do this.
Yeah.
Give me this one.
Yeah.
Yes. Right.
Yeah.
Now we're figuring this out.
Now we're cooking with butter. Now you play that card.
Now we're slamming this.
Bam! That card.
Now we're doing it.
Now you're going skippity.
Now we're gonna hit him with the
old I'm thinking we snippity snap bullseye. Oh
yeah. I didn't even. Oh shit! That's some of the hottest shit I've ever seen in North America.
Put him to one, or tell him to give you more cards. I mean, like you could just like start blind flipping for the rest of the game. He just randomly die.
This game's over.
Oh shit! That's right. That's right. Let me take that back. That's the hottest shit I've ever heard. I knew there was some reason I could do this on this turn. Okay. So because we have to, because that's real. I didn't even think about that. That's the whole point of why this card's so broken. Because then it comes back in your hand, and you say, how are you going to get it back there? And I say, that way.
And you're like, you could block it out, but I got 2 ponders. It's coming back anyway.
Right. Holy smokes. That's a turn.
It's not if he gives you full tempo again. He's at 6, and he's like in a worse spot.
Oh my lord. Oh my Lanta.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I'm starting to figure this out. Slowly.
Oh, this sucks.
Value, brother. Value.
Alright, let's see what that ponder. Oh.
Oh. I mean, it doesn't matter. They're the same card.
Alright, we got him.
Oh.
It's okay. I don't think we need that. I don't think we need that for what we're going to do.
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm dead too.
Yeah, because all we gotta do is
take it, bro.
All we gotta do is line them up for the field goal. And then the kick is up, and it's good.
You know, if you grab endless, we still get an arsenal. It's kind of wild.
Right. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we're gonna do. That makes sense to me.
Well, honestly, if his arsenal is not exactly a D-react, he's like fucking dead. But you know.
Yeah, we grab that. We do that one.
Yeah, reload. Blind flip.
Right. And we just say, it's blind. I don't know what it is.
It's blind. Ooh, got lucky. You mad, bro? Bam.
You got lucky.
Jeez. I
had no idea what it could possibly.
I had no idea what it could possibly be.
All right. This is such a wild deck, dude. It's so different from Dory. Like it's like aggressive play patterns, but weird. I gotta like
a Big Mac, but you get the whole meal.
Dude, you're so goofy. I fucking love it. Oh, lordy. Oh man. Donnie, that's the most Flesh and Blood I've played in a hot minute, and I want to say thank you for embarking on this journey with me.
Of course, dude. I mean, I need all the reps I can get. I mean,
One of our siblings didn't even show up today. We'll grill him next time.
Oh yeah, we got to give him a hard time.
I'm gonna give him a hard time next time I see him. Be like, what are you doing?
Oh, hey, Nathan's up there.
Well,
I've been playing new recently. My new deck is soft.
New is so much fun.
I know.
So
I
much
haven't
fun.
lost to an Azalea, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm cooking with butter.
Cooking with butter.
Butter.
Right now, I am 4-2 against Azalea with this list.
Your list is fundamentally different from mine, though. I don't play Arousing Wave.
I'm gonna head up to Nathan and Will. You guys have a good night.
Have a good
night, Hal. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, bye, Hal. Oh.
I'm gonna mute for a second. Just close the stream down real quick.
Mine is pretty aggressive.
All right, guys. I just want to say thank you. I wish it could be a longer stream. Obviously, there's a lot of room for improvement on everything, right? In terms of layout and things like that. I'm gonna go bug Nathan and maybe work on it. Thank you so much, by the way, LSS Slim Tummy T, for coming in and hanging out with us. That was what a surprise. For sharing some lore information with us, for talking to us a little bit about the inner workings of the game, the flavor text, about brutes. Giving us a little snippet and a sneak peek on some things. Well, not really. I'm not trying to get you in trouble, but you know what I mean. Giving us a hint to think about. I'm definitely going to take that into consideration and be waiting for this weekend for this the Rosetta and part the Misfell spoilers. Spoilers, lore. Thanks for jumping in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the games, Donnie. Thomas, I don't know where you are, bud, but you missed a good one here. Hopefully, definitely a longer stream. This wasn't too bad. Even if you jump on, play some games, lose for a couple hours. I need to get back in the swing of things, so I'll do my best to get the layout going. Try and get chat overlaid, things like that. I'm really really bad with technical stuff, so give me some time to figure it out. And I'm sure I'll do another market talk, and maybe I'll show off my collection or something next time, just to give you guys like a sneak peek. Once I finally get it all sorted in the binders, I think it'd be kind of cool. But until next time, thank you again. Please subscribe if you haven't. We're like one off of 155. It's kind of a cool milestone. 160 would be like a more round number if you really want me to, And then like 200 is like the fever dream, right? So we're working on it. Definitely going to do some giveaways and stuff. Don't forget the Realm Rumble that's going on August 17th. If you haven't, you should be seeing some Facebook and Twitter posts about it. So if you're in the southeast area, Georgia, if you want to come down for that, we're hosting an invitational. The siblings are $500 prize pool or more, depending on how many entrants we get. So please stay tuned for that. We're going to try and give away at least top two, I think, get 2 invites with that type of a money. If we get more, I think they give more invites, or maybe it's just top 1 and then top 2. I'll get the final wording on that. I don't want to tell you that. There's at least 1 invite for sure, and we'll have plenty of prizes, raffles, things like that too. So just in case you don't do well, still an opportunity to get prizes. Feel free to hit me up on Twitter at BigMaxFab. Follow all the siblings, and we'll see you guys next week with our regular scheduled podcast on Monday. I'm sure there'll be plenty to talk about, and we'll get into some more market action, actual prices. So take care, guys. Much love. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your Flesh and Blood. Remember to DG. Remember to discard your cards to pummel, and be a good sport about it. It's a competitive card game, but we play it because we love it and we love each other. So take care, everybody.